Yo, what's up? What's popping, everybody, man? It's your guys, the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. You can rock with us here, man. Let's get this background down, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler, man. Tonight is potentially be a really good episode, man. We got a special guest scheduled for tonight. Just hoping everything works out on the technical part. Until then, we're gonna keep talking about it, man. But let's go ahead. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the show. Y'all know what's coming up next. Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Let's go. Eugene Asante. Bring us in, my guy.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Water Cooler Talks, covering everything you love about college football, especially everything going down in the SEC Conference. So, if you love college football, you need to lock in. And now, your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick.
Ooh, yes, sir. We back around the water cooler, man. We thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with us here, man. My name is Nick Frazier, one half of the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, and the other guy, other man. You hear him, you see him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
Marcus Fitzpatrick, let's go, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler. As always, man, before we get into it, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Please do that. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. On Twitter, follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23 on Twitter. And of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube. So you know when we post more videos and go live here around the water cooler, man. We appreciate y'all so much for helping with us, man. We are trying to climb to 650, 700 subscribers. We're on our way there, man. So without y'all help, man, we won't be able to do it. And we appreciate y'all so much for continuing to rock with us, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's take a look at the comment section here, man. We got Auburn Dad in the comment section with us tonight saying War Eagle. Let's go. Let's go. What's up? Shout out to Auburn Dad for rocking with us. Yes, sir. My guy, he said, man, be it War Eagle and welcome to Malcolm. We just waiting on Malcolm. That's all we doing. We just waiting on everything to happen on his end. That's it. We just waiting on it. Everything's been sent. Everything's been ready to go. We just ready to rock and roll, man. Tyrone Green saying, what's up, man? Here we go. War Eagle. Tyrone. Bubba and the old man said War Eagle to you, man. What's going on? Bubba and the old man. My guy, King Richard, is rocking with us around the water cooler. What up, King? You feeling, my guy? Everything's good. Jay Flowers, we here early. Let's go. What up, Jay? Hope all is good with you, my guy.
On time tonight and in the building.
Yeah, he is. He is. Anthony Allen, what up, man?
The 1-2 punt.
Good. What's good? What's good, brother? What's good? What's good? C Hall rocking with us and War Eagle, man. We have the weapons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tonight, man. This is
everybody in the chat, man. They want to hear from Malcolm. We want to hear from Malcolm. We just wait. We waiting on Malcolm to pop in. You know what it is, man. Welcome to Malcolm, man. Our fam, man. Hearing that intro live be hitting different. Yeah, man. Everybody like the intro, apparently. Shout out to that. Shout out to the intro, man. That's what I say. Then we have to use Jackson on the word. We have to use J.A. Worth all the hype. Yeah, we got to, man. We got to. This potentially is something that we potentially gonna see pretty good, man. And we appreciate y'all as always, man. War Eagle to everybody, man. Auburn Dad, Sharpshooters Podcast is in the chat right now, man. Sharp is rocking with us, man. What's going on, Sharp, man? Make sure y'all go over there, subscribe to Sharpshooters Podcast as well. We appreciate that, man. King Richard saying, what's up to Sharp? 50 Cent is in the chat. What up, Fifth? How you feeling, man? All is well this way, bro. We appreciate you, man. What's up, man? Many men, just a little bit. We quoting that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Auburn Dad, what's going on, man? Ladies and gentlemen, man, we have. I said yesterday that this potentially could be one of the biggest shows that we've ever had, and it potentially could still be. As of right now, we are just waiting on our guy to come in, but we didn't want to start the show too late, so we're gonna get in. We're gonna start talking, and once he pops in, I think he's having a little bit of technical difficulties. Once he pops in, we'll get to our talk with our guy. But Marcus, man, before we get into it, man, let's just talk a little bit about Malcolm Simmons, man. How important and how excited are you to see Malcolm Simmons play this year, man? What's your thought process on that?
He a big beast, man. He the secret weapon, man. He the one who can take the top off the building. He can be the reverse guy. He a Swiss Army knife in the offense. So it's just like if you ain't excited about Michael Simmons, I don't know what you excited about.
Agree, bro. I agree with you, man. I agree with you, bro, man. Malcolm has a chance to be one of, if not the most dynamic player on this offense this season. And that's saying a lot because you have guys like Eric Singleton that'll be on this that's in this offense. You have guys like Cam Coleman who's gonna be in this offense, guys Horatio Fields who's gonna be in this offense, man. That potentially can come in and actually make this one of, if not the best and probably most productive offense. I'll probably say in the country, not just the SEC, but potentially the country. We looking at potentially here. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what he does this year. I'm excited to see how he progressed from year 1 to year 2 because everybody says players make the biggest jump from year 1 between year 1 and year 2. So I'm excited to see exactly his role, how his role will be expanded in this offensive system under Hugh Freeze. I'm excited to see what his potential is like this season. He blows up. What happens next year? Could Malcolm Simmons potentially be playing himself into potentially being one of, if not, let's just say it. Could he be one of the top wide receivers coming out when it's his time to come out? What you think about that?
Hey, he has the talent. As a true freshman, you put up over 400 yards. So hey, he could potentially be 1,000-yard receiver before it's all said and done.
Okay.
That's if offense highlights him that way.
Very true. Very true. If I'm looking at my phone, I am waiting on responses. If y'all are looking at me, I'm looking at my phone. So I'm looking down. I'm waiting on responses and things, just making sure, just trying to see what's the hiccup there. And so if I'm looking down, please forgive me. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is copacetic on our end. I think we did everything on our end perfectly well. We just wait to see what happens there, man. Before hopefully, if everything goes well, because we still waiting, just like y'all are. If everything goes well there, we this should be a great conversation with our guy.
A lot of questions.
Yeah, I got some questions for him. We're not just gonna talk football. We're gonna talk, some just life, stuff. Just
I know how we get out. I know how we.
Just life. Just talk about him growing up. Talk about his process of potentially choosing Auburn. What was his family life? What made him who he is today, and and where he foresees his career going. Because he has the potential and he has the ability to be one of a very solid pro at the next level. Maybe even a Pro Bowl type, all pro type guy. Potentially. I always will say guys that, especially guys like him, who when you heard about him potentially, they having to expand the offense and put him on the field just because of how dynamic he was last year. When you look at guys like that and you potentially see exactly what he can do, and he did that in the SEC as well. Now his chance of potentially doing this and being able to move to the next level, moving to the next level and having that opportunity to do it at the NFL level. If he did it at this level as a freshman, man, who knows what he could potentially do when he makes it to the next level there. So it'll be interesting to see, man. Marcus, anything else on your mind that you want to talk about while we're waiting? What's a question that you want to go through? Because we were planning, hoping everything.
I was gonna say one of the questions I was gonna ask him, like, what was the nutritional plan? Because he bulked up this offseason. So yeah, I want to know what was the change.
Yeah,
he was like, what did they make him do?
He looked like a real different dude. And a lot of the videos that we saw, man, a lot of the pictures that were put out about him this spring, man, he looked like a very different guy in the practices in the spring and everything like that. So potentially having him, adding that weight, what you call that grown man weight is what people call it, having that opportunity to do that, potentially having him potentially come in and, just adding that on and just potentially and still having the same effect on the field, still being as fast as he was, still being even stronger, even being even stronger,
That's how I feel like that's how it was a plan though, versus that's something that, just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because with a plan, you're able to nurture that speed and that athleticism while putting on that weight.
True. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to hear what you got to say, man. But before we get into that, man, the plan for this show was a straight interview with Malcolm. So if we seem as if we're rambling, we kind of are. You know what I'm saying? Because we were thinking, yeah, we freestyling straight off the top of the dome. Normally we come in with a plan and we talking about everything that we need to talk about, but we had everything is up. So we just waiting just for everything to potentially, go the way that it's supposed to go. But hey, if it doesn't work out, hey man, we'll take the loss. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We'll just have to take this L. But hopefully we don't have to do that. But I'm gonna ask you this, man. How do you feel about this new quarterback that potentially could come in to this class and help this wide receiver? That's this quarterback room for Auburn. How do you feel about that dude coming in from Troy, 6'4" guy? We talked about him a little bit yesterday because he was mentioned yesterday. 6'4" guy coming in, potentially coming as a death piece. What's your thought process on this? Like, do you think? And here's a question I want to ask you: with the way college football is moving, okay, do you think if you were the head coach of a program, do you think that would you need 4 scholarships quarterbacks or 3 scholarship quarterbacks on the roster? Which one would you prefer?
With injuries, I go 4 with injuries. Just to be safe. Because I always think about how Ohio State lost Braxton Miller and JT Barrett, and Cordell Jones had to come and save the day. So
So that was so basically you saying that time when Ohio State used 3 quarterbacks is what you're saying.
Yeah, so 3 to 4. Well, I go 3. I go 3. I think 4 overdoing it.
Yeah, you go the NFL model. You'll just have 3.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I go 3. I go 3.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you on that too, man. I'll probably go 3 quarterbacks. Right now, looking at the scholarship quarterbacks that's in there, you have Arnold, Daniels, and Deuce Knight, and then this guy potentially could be the 4th guy come in. You could potentially use that scholarship on another defensive lineman or another linebacker, potentially. But we'll see what happens there, man. As you stated, man, we are here. We're just waiting. I don't know if technical things are going on or what it is, but we are waiting for one Malcolm Simmons to come in and join us on the show tonight because just want to have a conversation with him. Nothing out the blue. We just want to ball with him. That's it. That's all it is, man. Seahawk came in and said, man, my wife asked me before, what song is that? Honestly, I don't know. To be honest with you, I heard it and I was like, this sounds dope. So we put it on the intro there, man. King Richard said, man, can't wait to see how we use him this year. I think there's a comment down low that I want that I'm gonna pertain that kind of goes with this. So give it a second, man. Curtis 50 Cent came in with the laughing emoji, man. Sharpshooter said, man, hit the like button. Man, we appreciate the like button there, man. And the boy gained weight in the off season. Yes, he did. We just talked about that. Yes, sir. He's small but play big. Remember the play from the fall practice last year. He would actually go get the ball, take it from the DB. Yeah, that's what it is. Like when you looking at this wide receiver room, per se. Looking at it, you have a lot of guys with Malcolm Simmons, with Eric Singleton, Cam Coleman, Horatio Fields. You got a lot of guys that have a very wide catch radius. So you're looking at potentially like you don't have to be as a quarterback. You want your quarterback to be accurate. You want them to have great ball placement. But if not, these guys have the athletic ability to be able to go in and make that catch in a wide radius. So the athleticism that's in this room is probably second to none. So I'm interested to see how that affects, like how that will help Jackson Arnold this year as well. Shout out to the legend of Sweet Sugar Bow Williams. The Huggy Beard is in here with us. What's up?
That right there, Hug. You can see it now, Hug.
What's up? What's up?
What's going
on? Huggy said, catch everybody on flip. I guess Huggy had to get up out of here, man. Shout out to Huggy, man. The legend of Sweet Sugar Bow Williams, man. It is what it is, man. Shout out to that, man. Thinking about you and your fam, Huggy. Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to we always praying for Huggy and his family. I know his youngest is in the hospital. I think he got out.
He home now.
Nah, he went back. He had to go back.
Oh, he had to go back?
Yeah, so everybody keep hugging your prayers. So keep hugging your prayers there, man. He going through it. We praying for him. Because you never know when it could be you. So everybody keep hugging your prayers there, man. Nick can't keep taking L's, man. We get Malcolm and regret that. What are we talking about? I'm so confused. Explain that one to me, Auburn Dad. Explain that one to me. War Eagle fam, what up? Bruce Pearl is all the daddy you need. He has the talent and versatility to be a superstar, in my opinion. Very true. Yes, he does. Shout out to Kurt for that, man. Jay Flower said, man, what's the difference between Singleton, Simmons, and Bryce Kane? Ain't they the same person 3 times? I've talked about this.
That's funny.
No. I talked about this because I said
you said that.
Singleton and Malcolm Simmons on the same team is like having two almost the same players, because you can kind of line them up everywhere across the field. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can put them anywhere across the field just because of the versatility of the player. You feel me? So I mean, it's easy. I'm not gonna say they cancel each other out, but it's almost like who's going to cover both of those guys at the same time. It's like there's no secondary in the country that's gonna be able to cover all 3 of these guys at the same time. Just being
all you gotta do is put the ball in the area.
Very true. Very true. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Auburn said, man. They got this QB who has 1 year left from the area. Use him as a scout team.
He's gonna be on scout team. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah. That doesn't, well, that's cool. And so it seems like they're just gonna keep 3 guys. That's what's up. Hugh last year at Liberty, he had to go down to his 4th QB. So I think Jay Flowers is in favor of 4 QBs on the roster. All right, then cool. It is what it is. Curtis Jackson said, I think Singleton may be just a little faster, but Malcolm is more shifty. Yeah, he's a very twitchy guy. Very can do a lot when you get the ball in his hands. One play that I remember vividly was, I can't remember the team it was against, but I remember the play. He caught the ball, put his foot in the ground, and literally just sprinted past the DB for a touchdown. I want to say it was the Alabama A&M game. It was one of the first 2 games of the season. One of the first 3 games of the season. Caught the ball. Guy had an angle on him. He just put his foot on the ground and just outraced him to the sideline. And bro, it was dope. It was dope, man. So shout out to him, man. Curtis, do we have any that will put someone on skates, or they all straight line? I think you're talking to Kurt. Okay. Yeah, he having a family thing. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Everybody keep Huggy his family in his prayers, man. Everybody keep him in their prayers. Yes, sir.
Hallbone as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Hallbone too, man. Hallbone too. Shout out to him, man. Just send up a prayer for Huggy. It's all in the plan, even if we don't like it. Very true, man. Can't doubt God's plan, man. You can't do that. I think we got one of the best wide receiver rooms in the country. What y'all think? What you think about that, Anthony? I mean, not Anthony. Marcus.
I agree. I agree with it, man. Like I said, man, this is a great time to be an Auburn quarterback right now. To with those weapons at your disposal and that offensive line being as experienced as it is coming back, you should feel secure. Hey, and you got a nice little running back room with a lot of potential in it. So
Yeah.
it's it's up to you how you make this season go as an Auburn quarterback.
Yeah. Let's see, man. Auburn, we need to get Malcolm on and then re-get Daryl Dapprich on. Yeah.
Man,
Listen, bro.
Auburn, you speaking from the heart, bro.
Yeah, I listen, bro. I would not be pubbing this if it wasn't locked down. So to be honest with you, I don't know what's popping off right now. But we're gonna make it happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Shout out to Dap though, man. The schedules just ain't lining up, which it's a lot. It's a lot behind the scenes, man. Which I thought about Jackson Arnold versus Cox today. Oh, you talking about the video that they did today? I didn't get a chance to watch the full video, so I need to go watch it. So before I actually mention anything on it, I'm gonna go on it. Marcus, can you control that real quick?
Oh yeah, I got you.
All right, I'm gonna step out for a second. I gotta make a phone call real quick. We gotta figure out what's going on. I'll be back.
All right. Man, what's up, y'all? Yeah. Let's see what it's saying. Honestly, there's not a defense that can cover our receivers. There's always a receiver or two open. I agree with that. Like the reason why I say I agree with that because if you double Cam Coleman, then Singleton should be open. Then you get Simmons in the game, he can go over top. So it's just like in the second unit, it ain't no big drop off. So it's gonna get real nasty, man. So it's just like when you think about it, I think we had the deepest receiving room in the country as well as talented. Like I think Auburn fans would argue, but it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real funky here in Jordan Hell real soon. Oh, oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Phil. I see what you're saying. Yes, we need Daryl on. All right, Jay. I will see him do anything other than Zip. Well, he gonna have to change his ways this year, Jay. I think we're gonna utilize him a lot more in different ways. I think he's gonna be a screen option. I just really hope we don't just keep running the same predictable routes, man. We got a lot of receivers with a lot of potential. So it's just like, let's open up that route tree for them. Because then once you open up that route tree, stuff gonna get real. It's gonna get real dangerous from the receiver aspect. But I would ask y'all though, if you would pick a defense in the SEC that you could match up with this receiving core, which defense would you think would compare with our offense? Jay and Curtis, I give y'all time to chime in. It's just me and y'all right now. I'm chilling until he come back. Who is the best route runner? I wanted to say Eric, but man, I really think Cam Coleman is a very underrated route runner, bro. I think if you really watch tape on him and you watch his routes, bro, and his breakdowns and and how he come about his breakdowns, I think it's very underrated, bro. You got to really pay attention to it. Auburn wide receiver core is truly picky, but yes, most definitely Auburn Dad. I'm asking though, Auburn Dad, what defense do you think right now can match up with our offense? on the Georgia, maybe I got to see LSU defense because. Thank you, Zay. I agree with that because if you leave out the trenches, but Georgia trenches then fell off though, trench wise. So, but I think their linebacker core can pick up that trench play. What you think about that, OJ? I think the linebacker core can. Let's see what my boy Ken Richards talking about. Too far. I would say Georgia just because of Kirby. Yeah, for that reason alone, it's kind of hard to argue against Kirby, but I just think this gonna be. I think Georgia gonna have a down year, man. I really think Georgia has a down year coming. I think it ain't gonna be as big as we think it is gonna be, but I think it's a down year coming. I'm smelling like a 8-5, 9-5, 9 game win streak from Georgia. Not the typical Georgia type season. Missed the playoffs. I think it's a drop off coming from Georgia, bro. So you only think our defense can hang with our? Oh, okay. All right. I see what you're saying. I can feel EJ. Peter Ward. That's a name, Phil. Phil, man, how old are you? Well, that's Peter Ward. That's a name. Auburn Addict, what's up? Sharp. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Let's stop. Let's stop. We seen y'all bleed out last year. And I don't think the boy is saving, so I don't think he gonna be able to outcoach this one. What's happening in DC? We see Ken Richards throwing the shout outs. What's the 411, Nick? What's the info, man?
And it ain't looking too good. It's all right though, man. So I always gotta have a backup plan for when things happen, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we're gonna take a break right here, and when we come back, we're gonna get to the rest of the comments. After we get done with this break, we'll come back and we're gonna do this thing because guess what? We have a call-in number. So if you want to call in and chat with us, let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to it. It's going to happen. Let's go.
You don't out your seats. It's halftime.
Do you want to feel like a star? Then go to Hollywood Media and you'll be shining. From sports interviews, athletic highlight tapes, athletic photography, Hollywood Media will make you the star of all stars. Feel like a star on the most important days of your life, from college graduation to saying I do to your forever person. Let Hollywood Media make your event star-studded. Subscribe and follow on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Hollywood. Yeah, make sure you mess with the people that mess with the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. They want to support the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. DJ. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood EY. And then, of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. We appreciate you so much, man. Make sure you mess with the people that mess with the Water Cooler Talk podcast, as always, man. We thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with us here around the Water Cooler, and always support the people that support us, man. We thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with us here, man. We'll take a look at these comments real quick. going on real quick, man, and we're gonna make this thing. We're gonna keep it going right here, man. I think you stopped right here. He said, "I do think UGA has a down year." Shout out to DC from Auburn Addicts. He says, "What's up, my G? What's good, man? What's good?" He said he agreed. Marcus, it started showing last year with Georgia. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about Georgia, man. Georgia's defense took a really big hit, bro. It took a really big hit. Now, I think the offense is gonna get it towards the middle end of the season. For the simple fact because you got Noah Thomas that transferred in from Texas A&M. If you don't remember Noah Thompson was the one that caught the touchdown pass against Auburn. If I'm not mistaken, I think he caught 2 of them against Auburn last year in Jordan Hare Stadium. They actually got Zachariah Branch out the portal as well, so they got some playmakers on the end. Nate Frazier's coming back at running back, which I think they're gonna probably lean on him heavily at the beginning of the season until Gunnar Stockton gets comfortable in the system. But the offensive line is not up to par. It's not up to what it was before. So it's going to be interesting to see where Georgia is. And then you look at Georgia's defense
to the standard that they used to.
Yeah, it's not there from what we see, man. Jay Flowers said, man, I like how Kirby takes high school safeties that are fat and turns them into college linebackers. High school linebackers that's fat and make them college edges, and then high school edges that's fat and put them in the inside. So you just take all the fat guys. It just make them a position down from what they are. That's interesting, man. It's all good, Nick. We enjoying you and Mark, man. I appreciate that, man. It's cool. It's cool what it is, man. You know, things happen. You know, I don't know what happened on that end, but you know, it is what it is, and we wish them all the best. Though, hope all is well with them. But you know, we still supporting them. You know, still supporting them, man. I guess it just wasn't a lockdown all the way as I thought it was. But you know, live and you learn. You keep pushing forward, man. And you know, you gotta take some L sometime. When you take an L, you just gotta own up to it and just keep it pushing, bro. It ain't nothing to it, man. You just gotta keep moving, man. But shout out to Malcolm, man. Hopefully we'll have him on the show in the future. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But if y'all want to chime in with us, man, call in number right there, man. If you want to call in, hit that line right there, 334-521-2679. 334-521-2679. Hit us up on the call in, man. I think we could probably take one call at a time as of right now because we don't have the waiting room set up. But so if you call in and then it doesn't ring. I mean, it rings, but it doesn't answer. Just know there's somebody on the line getting ready to come on. So if you want to come in and chop it up with us, man, let's make it happen, man. Hit us up on that number right there, 334-521-2679, man. We appreciate y'all. If y'all want to rock with us and talk with us tonight on the show, man, we're gonna be here rocking with you, man. So let's see here, man. Oh snap! I hear some Hot 105 in this thing. That man said 334. What time is it?
It's time to wake up. It's time to represent.
Yes, nobody know about
that. That was that ride to school every morning, right there, boy.
Joe McToy, the bad boy, JoJo McToy, man. That's how old I am. If y'all don't know who JoJo McToy is, bro, Hot 105.7 DJ used to be the morning DJ coming in. Used to listen to that man coming in school all the time. Shout out to JoJo McToy, man. JoJo McToy, the bad boy.
That stank face because you had to go to school.
Back when it was all so simple.
Yeah,
it was easy. You didn't have to really worry about a lot of things. It was great. It was just a great time. You were young. Didn't have bills. Didn't have none of that. It was amazing, bro. It was just amazing times.
Took it for granted.
Amazing times. That's what it was, man. So yeah, man, if you want to hit us up on that call line right there, man, hit us up, man. Talk with us, man. That's the call line. If you want to come in and rock out with your boys around the water cooler, man. Something new we started. And we're gonna make that happen, bro. He said, y'all gotta be between 30 and 35. I'm 32, and y'all took me back. We between that range. We between that range. We somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Make you guess what number though. I'm gonna let you guess what number. That's what it is. Let's see, man. For sure, Nick. Don't forget Michael Long. Michael Long too. Y'all forget Michael Long, bro. Y'all don't remember. Was he the nighttime DJ?
Yeah.
Was he the nighttime DJ? That's dope. That's dope. That's
Michael Long.
Yeah, that's what I remember him. Because the thing about it is, I used to keep a radio right by my door when I was going out to school, and I used to keep it on that. I used to keep it real low. It used to help me go to sleep and things and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, Michael Long used to go off at night. He was like, yeah.
Glad to hear young Malcolm is joining the show. Well, it may not be from the looks of it. I don't know what's going on that end there. But hey, man, everything is still good. We still gonna push it, and we still gonna make it happen. We still gonna make it do what it do, man. So it is what it is, man. We appreciate y'all so much for that, man. Looks like nobody want to call in. Hey. Oh boy, it's funny, man. It's funny. He said you bunch of babies. I remember when 104.1 out of Moss Point tried to go to war with 92.9 BLX. If you don't know, 90 is you got 92, you got 92.9 BLX, which we call is 93.9. It's 93 in Mobile, but it's 92.9 on the FM dial. But then a new one came in. I think they based out of Pensacola. I think it's 105 point. No, it's 107.3. I think it was 107.3 is what it is now. It's the radio station that rivals it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there, man. The hardest working man in show business, Michael Long. Man, y'all taking me back, bro. Y'all taking me back. I got vetoed by my wife. For what, Auburn dad? What you got vetoed for? What you got vetoed for, man? What was it? And then Allen, yeah, it was good back then in 1990. That was a little before my time.
Man, for the holidays, that was always guaranteed to play that song. I won't grab every
months free ring.
Right, pop on the radio. I won't.
That was so crazy, bro. Such simpler times, bro.
It was lit, bro.
Such simpler times in the Montgomery, Tuskegee, Auburn area growing up. So good, man, so great. 98.3 The Beat, 105.7 were all fired. Yes, sir.
Yes.
It was, bro. Yes, it was. We had 95.7, which was Buck Wild Morning. Why does that sound familiar to me? Why does Buck Wild Morning sound familiar to me? What area was that, Anthony? What area was that? Because that sounds very familiar to me. Buck Wild Morning sounds very familiar. I don't know why that sounds so familiar to me. The Michael Baisden Show. Okay. Is that I'm guessing that was 98.3 The Beat. No, that was not 98.3. Yeah, I'm guessing that was 98.3 The Beat. Calling in, cuz I did it with you in DC. Yeah, call on in, man. Let me get you the call-in number again. That's the call-in number right there. 334-521-2679. 334-521-2679, man. Hit the call-in button if you want to call in and rock with us here. As always. And talk with us. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do, my boy. That's what we're gonna do. What that noise is? I know I'm at home by myself, but I'm like, what's going on? That's crazy. Get back to the comment section here, bro. Let's see what's up. What it is, what it ain't be. Michelle C from the MP is legit my cousin. I live in the MP now. Okay. I like that. Pound for pound, position. Is our roster top 5 in the SEC? And if not, what position is holding us back from being there? Pound for pound. I'm gonna come back to that because I want to get to the rest of these comments real quick because I want to answer that. It said, didn't the Breakfast Club come out of Hot 105? No, the Breakfast Club came. That was 105 in New York. That's where the Breakfast Club came from. 105 New York. 105 Power 105. That's what they based out of. But they on iHeartRadio. Y'all in here talking that talk with these old radio stations. 92.7 was my joint. That's what I'm telling you. Birmingham. Okay, it was Birmingham. That's what it is. Pound. The Radio Wars was so funny. Old boy that on 93 BLX would act like he was part of the No Limit song. It's hilarious. That's hilarious. He said he wants to call in, but the wife says no. Please please. Let them call in, man. We gotta get a win tonight.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Let's get back to this right here, man. Pound for pound, to position, pound for pound, position to position on our roster, top 5 in the SEC. If not, what position is holding us back from being there? Pound for pound, is Auburn a top 5? It's top 5 in the SEC.
I think
I would have to say yeah.
This is top 5 roster in the SEC.
Top 5 roster in the SEC. I would probably say
in the SEC. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, so let's look at it. So let's go through it. Let's go through it. So if you go on pound for pound, top 5 rosters, he said Michael didn't come on. Y'all owe us an extra 30 minutes. That's what we doing. We trying to go for an hour. We going for an hour, bro.
We've been rambling. We've been rambling, Jay.
I know I have. That's what we do. Oh snap! I think we got a call. Let's see what's happening.
Going lurking.
Hold up.
See how you used to live in Pritchard. Oh no.
Hey yo, B Sharp.
Oh man, here we go.
Is that B Sharp that we hear?
Is that B Sharp who had to call in? Man, say something, man.
I don't hear B Sharp. B Sharp, we can't hear you.
He's just scared. Don't worry
about it. We can't hear you, B Sharp. B Sharp got to call back. We don't hear B Sharp.
Don't worry. He's scared.
We don't hear you, B Sharp. We can't hear you. He said, forget to tell you, Nick, I used to live in Pritchard. Oh
my.
You was in Pritchard, my boy. You was in Pritchard, my boy. Boy, you was in Pritchard with it, man. You was in Pritchard with it, my boy. Why can't we hear B Sharp? He keeps calling in, but we can't hear him. That's why. Yo, B Sharp, can you hear us? We cannot hear B Sharp, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why. Maybe it is what it is. Hold on. B Sharp.
DJ Flower, he gotta be.
B Sharp, did you hold up? I got B Sharp on the phone right now. Did you call us on the number?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
All right, can you hear us on the other end?
I can only hear you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can only hear me. I'm trying to figure out what's the problem because it's supposed to do that. So let's see. Can you hear us now? B Sharp. No, he can't hear us because we can't hear you. We can't hear B Sharp. We cannot. Yeah, we can't hear you through. We can't hear you all through the screen. We can't hear you through there. That's the messed up part. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna put you. We gotta figure that out. So hold on real quick. My guy. Hold on. We got to figure that part out. We don't know why. We having technical difficulties all around the show tonight, man. This is just.
We just thank y'all for hanging in there with us, man.
That's it. That's all it is.
Hey, we appreciate it. Hey, y'all really family, man. Hey, this is really the Ice Cube family.
Yeah, man. We really are having technical difficulties all around the show tonight, man. This is wild, bro. Like, we practiced the call in, and man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Chilling with Mr. Big. You was with Mr. Big. I started selling back in 1980. I bought them and put them things on that. Boy, shout out to Mr. Big, bro. The last Mr. Big, bro. Shout out to him. I can hear you. I'm back. What up, Hawbone? What's up, Hawbone? How you feeling, man?
What's up, Hawbone?
Hawbone back, ladies and gentlemen. Hawbone is back. What's up, my guy? Hope all is good with you, man. Hughes still in my thoughts and prayers, my friend. Yes, man. Make sure y'all keep Hawbone in your thoughts and prayers as well, man. We appreciate everybody, all the prayers. Make sure you keep everybody in your prayers, man. A lot of people, man. Things, man. Just family around the water cool, man. We appreciate it. Marcus, so is our coaching staff top 5 offensive defense?
Oh, my bad. I thought he was serious. My bad. That was a serious question. My bad.
Yeah, he said offense and defense, so you can rank on both sides.
Okay. No, not offense. Top 5 defense. Yes.
So the coach. Okay, wait. So you going
top five defensive coaching staff.
Okay.
Not top 5 offensive coaching staff.
Okay.
Since he wouldn't break it down.
All right, that's how he broke it down. That's what he said.
Shout out to you.
But back to your earlier question, Curtis.
Hey, that was a calculated situation. He knew what he was doing when he directed that question towards me. he knew what he was doing when he directed that question towards me. That's what I'm saying, Nick. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick. My bad.
You good. Thing is, so back to your earlier question though, Curtis, about is Auburn a top 5 team roster? I would probably say Auburn. If Auburn is either 5 or 6 in the conference. They're either the 5th best roster or 6. And with Tennessee having lost a major part of their offense, I would probably move them up to right at 5. That's where I would probably put them at. Right at 5. Right at 5 is where I'll put them at. And that's kind of a mixture of based off of what basically looking forward to this coming season, and then some of what happened last season, because Tennessee was a playoff team as well. You know, Auburn was a 5-win team. But I think here's my prediction, man. I think by week 5 of the season, I think you're gonna see just how good this Auburn team will be this year. I think you're really going to see just how good they are this year when that happens. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. So be on the lookout, man, because I'm telling you, I think Auburn is a 10-win team, man. I think Auburn is a 10-win team this year. So
all I would say is I got a lot of toilet paper, man. And if I don't get to use it this year, bro, I'm gonna be hot.
Yeah, you still got some. You still got some left over from last year.
Yep, and I did hit Sam's to re-up because he gonna get crazy in here.
Well, you ain't got to re-up. You ain't got to re-up because you still got the ones from last year.
I want more.
All right, man.
I'm TPing all the trees outside my house as well as this whole room.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And wins, oh man, it gotta go down.
That's crazy, bro.
Every episode is gonna be more tissue. More tissue. That's what I'm saying. I'm hyped. And bruh, so if we lose, I'm gonna be very critical. So I done made too many Sound Club trips. We got to come and hit the block.
Yeah, I just saw that Vandy Chris just popped in. He said, I'm not sure wins 10. I'm not sure Auburn wins 10 as long as Hugh Freeze is the head coach. He just isn't the same dirty ass player that he was at Ole Miss. Yeah, I understand where you coming from with that, but the talent around this team, it's
I say tell it alone is 8. He gonna have to coach too, Nick. He gonna have to give us 2 of great play calling and scheme and proof of concept in 2 of those games to get 10.
I feel
and if you believe that that at a certain point that he can do that, I'm with you.
Oh, that's it, man.
Bad boys for life.
Bad boys for life. But all right, so this the question then. If that's the case, which 2 games does he out coach the opposite team? Looking at the schedule,
Alabama and Georgia.
So he out coaches Alabama and Georgia to get those other 2 wins, is what you're saying.
It gotta be. Because those are the teams that people feel like top down roster is better than ours.
Okay. All right. I'm not disagreeing with you there, man. Allbone comes in and says, man, I'm saying if Payne Thorne pulled the trigger fast in some of those games, we would have had 7 wins last year. I'm gonna be real. I think we probably would have been an 8-win team last year. I'm just gonna be real with you. I think there were at least 3, maybe even 4 games that slipped out of Auburn's hands last year, and it could be a combination of play calling. It could be a combination of quarterback play. It could be a combination of field goal kicking, special teams, game management, whatever you want to call it. I think that there were 4 games last year that Auburn could have won that they lost. Just being real. But I go Cal, I go Arkansas, Oklahoma are 3 for sure, and then I'm still gonna say the Vanderbilt game. Especially coming off a bye week, I still think that could have been a game that Auburn would have won. Hugh has never had a team this talented. That is true. He's never had a wide receiver room this talented. I'll tell you that. Never had a wide receiver. He's never had a wide receiver room this talented. Jay Flowers, that's not true. Nimdichi brothers were more talented than anyone on this Auburn roster. Come on, Vandy Chris. Vandy Chris. More talented than anybody on this Auburn roster? Or are you just saying on the defensive side of the ball? Which one? Which one?
He's hopeful.
I can't say more talented than anybody on this side on the side of the roster because Cam Coleman is a 5-star as well. And I'm pretty sure Robert Kimdichie was a 5-star guy too. I can't say that he was more talented than anybody on the roster. I'm just saying. I can't go that far. I was thinking 8, but at least 7. Yeah, I'm with you. Right there. I definitely think 3 of them games, 3 of those 4 that I just named, I think Auburn definitely could win. I believe that. Jay Flower said 2 brothers versus 22 players. And Vandy Chris said on the defensive side for sure. I don't know. Ooh, let's go over the defensive side of the ball. Let's look at the potential starters on the defensive side of the ball and let's compare them to Robert Kimdichie. Let's see. Let's look at this. So I'm gonna try to pull up Robert Kimdichie's stats from Ole Miss while we here. And hold on one second. I just want to look at this just so we can have a baseline. All right, just so we can have a baseline of his stats at Ole Miss. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Wait a minute. You gotta find the stats, the stat pad. All right, here we go. So Robert Kimdichie at Ole Miss from 2013 to 2015. For his career, he played in 33 games. He had 44 solo tackles, 48 assists, which is a total of 92 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, no interceptions, 4 pass deflections, and that's it. So from 2013 to 2015, he played in 33 games, and he had a total tackles of 92, 17 tackles for loss, and 6 sacks. All right. So if we look at Auburn's roster now, right now, all right, and I'm just gonna go with the guy that everybody that is getting the buzz right now, Keldrick Faulk, who a lot of people feel as he's going to be a first-round draft pick when he comes out. So let's look at Keldrick Faulk's stat because I believe Keldrick Faulk played as a freshman and started some games as a freshman as well. So let's look at Keldrick Faulk's stats from his freshman year. Last year was his sophomore year. We're going into his junior year right now. So let's look at his stats so far. Okay. So here are Keldrick Faulk's stats so far. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Keldrick Faulk was a fringe 5-star player. He was definitely a high 4-star guy. These are Keldrick Faulk's stats so far. He's played in 25 games. He's had 50 solo tackles, 30 assists, had 80 combined tackles, 15 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 2 pass deflections, and one fumble recovery and 1 forced fumble. And that's for the 23 season as a freshman, and then that's for the 24 season he had as a sophomore. So in 2 years, he's 12 total sacks off from Robert Kimdichie's full 3 years. He is two tackles for loss away from Robert Kimdichie's 17. He has exceeded what Robert Kimdichie did in sacks. What was Robert Kimdichie's pass deflections? He has more forced fumbles, more forced fumbles, more fumble recoveries, and he has on the pass deflection side, he has 2. Robert Kimdichie has 4, so he's 2 off of that. So I'm just looking at the stats. Will we all say then that the guy that we are hitting as the best interior front 4 guy? Well, when I say interior, best front, one of the front 7 guys on our defense is Keldrick Fall, who everybody feels is going to be a first round draft pick in 2 seasons. 80 combined tackles to Robert Kimdichie's 92, who played 3 seasons. 15 tackles for loss to Robert Kimdichie's 17. I done lost it that quick. You feel what I'm saying? And I lost it that fast. And 8 sacks compared to Robert Kimdichie's 6. So I'm just throwing that out there. Chat, tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what you think. Marcus, what you think?
I think Jay Flowers used the wrong words. I think, and I ain't speaking for him, so he said what he said. But I would say this team has the potential to be the most talented team that Hugh Freeze has versus this. Because if you think about it, like he had the Lance Sharp defense, he had Evan Ingram, he had Laquan Treadwell, he had Brown. Yeah, AJ Brown. So like he had a plethora of talent that came through Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody Core, Cody Core is one of my people. So he also sent him to the league. So it's just like he had a plethora of talent. But I think this has the potential to be the most talented team. And if this team succeeds this year, this team will be around for a couple more years to come.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna get a lot uglier in future years.
Okay. Now I am talking about the Pacific, saying that the Kimdichie brothers were better than anybody on Auburn defense right now. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. But as far as that, no, I think Keldrick Faulk has shown that he is on the verge of being better than Kimdichie.
I mean, if you're just looking at the stats, yeah. I mean, you watch gameplay, of course. If you watch gameplay, yeah, it's a different story. But if you're just looking at the stats, yeah, I would probably say he's on pace to surpass him. And it seems as if this potentially could be his last year on the Plains as well. So if it is his last year on the Plains, guess what? He has the potential to surpass him in all stat categories. So if we're looking at stats 10 years from now and things of that nature, and then if he goes in the draft in the first round, people will more than likely be like, he was a better player, or just from looking at that. But then you can look at the tape, and then that's an objective thing too as well. So it just depends. We're going to be a good team this year with the Nike uniforms. Bet that, yeah. I mean, I'm so excited about these Nike uniforms.
Fire.
I'm so excited about these Nike uniforms. I am, bro. I'm so ready for it, man. Jay Flowers, Vandy, how do we know they are better than that roster? These kids now are different. Yeah. I mean, you can compare stats. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. At Jay Flowers, AJ Brown is considered one of the best, one of the top wide receivers in the NFL. Evan Ingram has been stellar in the NFL. No way you think Cam is better than those dudes. Well, here's the thing. You're right about AJ Brown. AJ Brown is considered one of the top NFL wide receivers. Evan Ingram, if I'm not mistaken, just got released by wasn't he with the Jaguars? Wasn't Evan Ingram with the Jaguars?
Yeah, as of recently, yeah, I think so.
He got released by the Jaguars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Evan Ingram was released by the Jaguars in March. But that doesn't mean that he's not a great player and things of that nature. I've stated on the show, I think Cam Coleman now is potentially a second round, potentially late first round guy, just based on his size and measurables. I mean, if he backs it up this year with a stellar year, with a Jeremiah S. Smith type year, I think he solidifies himself as one of those top receivers when he decides to come out in the draft. Kurt Jack said, man, we have a roster to go 10-2, but if we don't get there, offensive coaching and play calling will be the reason we go 7-5 or worse. Then ice is melted and in the book bag in the bag and get ice is melted to get the bag and to get it walking. It freezes.
What he said for a
And
reason.
that's what I meant. Freeze. What I said, ice. It's freeze. Nick, you have.
But you always tell the truth.
He said, Nick, you have a ghost in your house. You hearing things, and now your mic is shorting out a little bit. Is it shorting out? Can y'all hear me?
I thought that was my headphones, bro. I was working on my headphones and everything.
Is it shorting out for real?
It was at one point. It's straight now, but I thought that was my headphone.
Okay. All right. I gotta figure this out.
I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, we just having technical difficulties all around the show tonight, bro. It's crazy, man. Vandy, we don't know yet. 5 years from now, we can talk about how these boys was the best in college history. They haven't even entered sophomore year yet. Hey, it's a possibility, man. Marcus, yes, that's what I'm saying. He like a little kid in a candy store. Hey, they rocking with you, Marcus. Keldrick is going pro next year. Yeah, I think that's like a foregone conclusion. All he has to do is just perform, and it'll happen. That's all. Curtis, 50 Cent said, Marcus, would you rather have Hugh Freeze call him plays, go out and get a young talent, talented but not proven yet OC with his roster? Marcus, I think he just wants you to go off, Marcus. Just go off.
I ain't gonna do that. No. Respectfully, I think Hugh Freeze should call plays. We look at him as an offensive play caller. That is what he's known for. That is his claim to fame. So allow him to call plays. Allow him to run his offense, because if you bring in a young talent offensive coordinator who's not proven and it fails with this talent on offense, Hugh Freeze will use that as a scapegoat. We don't need that at all right now. We need production and we need results. So Hugh Freeze has to call plays, and that's how I will answer that on this episode, Curtis.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that, man. King Richard said, man, released by the Jags and picked up by the Broncos, I think. Yeah, it was either the Broncos or the Texans. It was one of those AFC teams. I can't remember. I think it might have been the Broncos. We had Nike uniforms in the 90s. When did we go to Under Armour? In 2000, like 2003. Something like that.
I thought we had Russell Athletics.
We did. I believe it was Russell Athletics. Up until like 2005.
Yeah, on the video game, I thought it was Russell. Maybe I'm sure.
Is it Evan that comes and works out with Coach Dom in the offseason? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that. I don't know. Travell, I thought we went from Russell Athletics to Under Armour. I could be wrong. That's what I thought too. You know
I thought so.
Vanny Chris said, man, fun discussion. In the day, Hugh was dirty, and wasn't afraid to get caught doing it. He ain't that anymore. Until he shows that side, I'm not sure Auburn can get to that level you believe they can. Hey.
Man, look, if he turned back the back page, Hugh, we are in trouble.
Oh my God.
So we need to keep a clean image here at Auburn as well as win.
He had all those wide receivers at Ole Miss and still only had 1 10-win season. Come on, man. Hey, it is what it is. Vandy, you're not an Auburn fan. I get it, but honestly, we don't care about his personal life. We care about winning games for Auburn. Vandy Chris, man. Shout out to Vandy Chris, man. Vanderbilt guy all day, man. Shout out to Vandy, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe and follow the Golden Broom podcast over there, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to them over there, man. Make sure y'all go check them out and subscribe over there, man. They got great content over there, man. They talk baseball. They talk all sports, man. So shout out to them, man. Key Richard, my number 14 Carlos Rogers jersey was Russell. Yeah, I know it was Russell because I had a Bo Jackson jersey. I had a 34 Bo Jackson jersey that was signed by a lot of players on the team from the 2003 2004 team. I had a Bo Jackson 34 jersey, and it was signed by literally the whole team. Well, not the whole team, but a lot of guys on the team. So, and I remember that one being Russell. He said he gives you a hand clap for that. Yes, great answer. I want you to win. Don't be afraid to go out on your shield, Hugh. You've been doing this. Don't let your second chance go to waste by playing it safe. Go all out and get it. Shout out to that, man. I agree with you there, man. Especially now. Do what you do, man. Do what got you to the
if you bring him in right now, you're gonna get fired regardless. Yeah, if it don't work, you're getting fired regardless. You might as well take full control of your fate in this situation.
Said appreciate the shout out. Are you concerned that Bush Thompson could possibly leave Auburn and take the Mississippi State job with his connections there? I mean, in this day and age of coaching, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with Mississippi State. They fired their coach. Talking about the baseball team, they did fire their coach. I wouldn't be surprised. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So, am I concerned? I'm always concerned about coaches leaving. Just in this era of sports and things, stuff like that. Same thing with players. You know, I'm always concerned. So it'll be interesting to see. Laugh out loud. Haha, I know that's right. Backpage need to be in Auburn now. Man, Hugh Freeze ain't gonna never come on the show, bro. We'll talk about that. It's so bad, bro.
Hey, my bad. Right, my bad. You're right.
Hey, man,
you're right. I apologize. Backpage Hugh.
We gonna get this.
Hugh Christian Hugh. Hey, I appreciate it.
We're gonna get this call-in number situation straight. And we're gonna make sure this thing is working properly. And we're gonna try to get this thing debut properly and get it working by next week. So we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man, around the water cooler. Man, Marcus, what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here, boss?
Hey, y'all be safe, man. Be blessed, man. See y'all Friday. And take care, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Follow us on Water Cooler Talk Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. Follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. Of course, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell button here on YouTube as well. Trying to climb to 650, 700 subscribers. And as always, man, go out and follow the Avengers on YouTube, man. Follow Sharpshooters Podcast on YouTube. They doing great content over there, man. Follow Up Tempo Podcast, Blake and Dustin over there with those guys, man. Make sure you go follow DC Wolf from Auburn Addicts TV over there as well. Follow Tight Sports and Alabama Football Megacast out there. And then, of course, follow our guy.
Yes, sir.
Auburn Tez at It's SE Season as well, man. Go support all the people that support us, and we support them as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. This show was pubbed as we were going to have an interview with Malcolm Simmons. That was the plan for the show. And I'm gonna apologize because I know people, when they see the thumbnail, they're gonna think that we're clickbaiting them. We're not. I just know that there was a plan for the show, and the reason why the show was just unstructured all over the place tonight is because the plan went out the window. And I was not going to debut the call-in line tonight because but it was working. I was going to debut it next week, but I was going to try it out. It didn't work, so we'll figure it out and we'll make that thing work next time. But hopefully, man, we can get everything situated on Malcolm's side and have him on the show as well. But we appreciate y'all, man, for continuing to rock with us here around the water cooler as always, man. Part of being a coach, being a great head coach, is to develop your coaches. Ask Saban. So we want a good coach or a great coach. It's a great question right there, Jay Flowers. That's a conversation. You know what? I'm gonna write that down because there may be a topic that we talk about: good coach or great coach.
Well, that's what. Hey, I bet ask that question.
I mean, I think we all asked that question, but we're gonna dive deep into that. Benny said, man, y'all smash the like button and click the subscribe button, man. Yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate that, man. War Eagle fam, shout out to King Richard, man. Great show as usual. Hate the guests didn't work out, but we here with y'all always, man. We appreciate that, King Richard, man, as always, man. Thank you so much, man, for continuing to rock with us here, man. Man, this show was still fire as always. I would have called in, but I'm around too many people. We know Fifth. We know Fifth. We got to get it working properly first. So once we get it working properly, it was working. It's gonna debut it next week, but hey, man, it's gonna make it happen. It's gonna make it happen. The mark of a good show, making the best content when plans go awry. A wire. My bad. Great job, guys, man. Appreciate you, Vandy Chris, man. Make sure y'all go over there and support the Golden Broom Podcast. On the lands, in the words of Tyke, on the lands of YouTube, and make sure you poke that like button in the eye, man. We appreciate you, man. I was talking about cleats, not uniforms. Oh, okay. All right, man. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, around the water cooler, man. We'll have a great conversation then. Until then, man, you all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. As always, man, y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his. Give the Lord all of his. Give him the blessings, the glory, and the honor, as always. And until tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, around the water cooler, it is one love. And guess what? We are out this mug. We holla, Eugene Asante.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.